Good morning, everyone. Very good morning. Very good morning. Hi, Pratham. Good morning. How are you? Chalo. Very good morning, guys. Very good morning. One audio visual clear है सभी को? Please confirm. Hi, Kalpan Basmati. Very good morning. Great. Chalo, let's start. है ना? Today is 10th of December, and this is our daily current affairs session. All right. So let's quickly revise the current affairs for the yesterday, which we have already covered. So very quickly. So the first news was India's first Constitution Museum. This was inaugurated by our Prime Minister, and this year Constitution Museum is located at OP Jindal University. Right. So we have seen that, and in order to commemorate the Constitution adoption, they have started this Constitution Museum. So there are multiple things are there. Okay, you would be having this AI thing also through which you can visit and view the entire museum. Yeah. Then we had this fourth Indo-Malaysian joint military exercise. So India and Malaysia joint military exercise. The name of this exercise is Harimau Shakti. Where it happened? It was in Malaysia. Joint army exercise was there. Okay. Next was gig and platform worker. So there was a report in which they have said that the India's gig force is projected to reach 23.5 million by the year 2930. All right. So this was the news. And next was the India ADB loan. If you have continuously watching this daily current affairs, na, since September, we have seen multiple times that ADB has given loan to India for let's say to some state for one purpose or the another. We have seen it for Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, right? For Himachal Pradesh side tourism, they have given Uttarakhand also. Then they have given a loan to Maharashtra for coastal ecosystem protection. Then they have given for loan to Assam for this solar energy production, right? Like this. There was a list. Okay. So $98 million loan they have given to produce or to boost the horticulture productivity. Horticulture means what? The production of fruits and vegetables, right? Chalo. Next was RBI liquidity injection. So RBI has given infused 6,956 crore rupees into the banking system. Or what you will say? Is it a expansionary monetary policy or a contractionary monetary policy? The liquidity injection by RBI, it will come under what? A expansionary monetary policy or a contractionary? Tell me. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, expansionary. Good. So whenever we infuse, the RBI either infuse money or they can reduce the repo rate. All right. So when the interest rates are reduced, the more the money would be with the banks, the more they can lend. So this will increase the money supply in the economy. Right. Similarly, they can directly infuse the liquidity also. Okay. Acha, one more thing. We have covered all these things. See, what is expansionary monetary policy, contractionary monetary policy in our static batch, and you can join that batch. All right. So this banking super elite program, you can either join that. Yeah. And whenever you join any course, now use this code. Yash. This is my code. All right. It will give you around 40-50% discount whenever you purchase anything. Yeah. Chalo. Huh. Right. Next one, SBI GDP report. So, like any other bank, SBI also project the GDP forecast, right? So, SBI report said that the India's GDP is going to dip below 6.5% in the financial year 25. And see, this projection it keeps on changing. It is not rigid. Yeah? As per the socio-economic condition, it will change, right? It might be possible that the next month they give a forecast that it is going to grow by 7.5%. Okay. Next was WTO reappoint Director General Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, right, as the WTO Director General. So remember this name. Okay. All right. Yes. Yes. Chalo. Yesterday I had a talk with Mr. Sivarama sir. He is the ex General Manager of State Bank of India. We had a long conversation. We talked about various things like what students generally do wrong in their interview. He was telling me one thing that while they were given a situation based question, that let's assume you are a probationary officer, you have become a probationary officer, and there is this customer who is very angry. All right. So what uh, ideally a person should do? So he said that uh, he had interacted with multiple candidates. So most of them were saying that I will talk to my senior, I will talk to this person, then I will do this. So sir said that you are in a leadership position. You don't have to consult to anyone. You yourself have to decide what should be the best course of action. Whenever there is a angry customer coming in front of you, first your responsibility is to ease him out. All right. Ask him to, sir, please sit down. Have a cup of water, have a cup of tea or glass of water. Offer him. Show them how a good a branch manager you are. And once you ease him out, na, he will not do anything. He will follow whatever you say. That is known as emotional intelligence. How quickly you understand the emotions of the person in front of you, and you regulate that emotions for your own benefit. So the video will be out soon. Okay, you can watch that. This entire it was very helpful for those who are preparing for interview. Hello. Now the banking, finance and economy term of the day today is circular economy. All right, circular economy, like this. This is a circular economy. What is this circular economy? It is basically an economic system which aimed at minimizing waste, maximizing resource efficiency, and the idea is to reuse, recycle, and repurpose. For example, in an agricultural field, let's say you are growing some fruits. Some fruits have become, let's say, overripe. So what you do? You take all those waste, you put it in a chamber, let them uh, let them oxidize. Okay, and then when it becomes a manure, you will use that manure in your back in the agricultural field. So you have done what? You have reused, you have recycled that thing, and then you had repurposed into form of manure which is used in your agricultural field. This is known as circular economy. It is very different from linear economy. Linear economy works on what principle? Take take the resource, make whatever you want, and then dispose. Take, make, dispose. This is a linear economy, and this is wasteful. You don't reuse anything. And I'll give you a very good example for that. Sweden. Sweden is a country which have actually uh, become a master of this circular economy. 99% of their uh, products are recycled. Be it the food wastage, be it the, and see how you can recycle. The most important problem in recycling is na waste segregation. Waste segregation, right? That organic Organic waste should be kept in a separate box. The dry item should be kept in a separate box. The plastic should be kept in a separate box. If you have done this, you can easily recycle. See, in the European nations, there is a big fine, and even sometime you can put into a jail if you are not segregating the waste. Especially in Germany, there are very strict rules that you have to segregate. In India also, they have started this, that sukha kachra, gila kachra, dry waste, wet waste. But even in that, we have to segregate further. And if we are able to segregate at our houses only, na, at our homes only, then it will be very easy for the municipal corporation to recycle the waste. Otherwise, waste segregation is a very tough work. Okay. But if you are doing it at your home only, na, you don't have to do anything. Just keep three dustbins at your home. Plastic dustbin, whatever you want. In one, put all the kitchen waste, vegetable waste, anything. In one, put all the dry items like plastic waste, paper, everything, right? And in the third one, you can put all the remaining. Let's say if someone has child, so you can dispose the diapers and all those things in this. Yes, this is a very important thing, and I believe in the coming years they are going to make it very compulsory that we have to segregate our waste at our source only, at our home only, right? So this is known as the circular economy. Chalo. Next is SIPRI report. All right. So the SIPRI is basically Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. They have given a report that yes, most of the municipal corporation, why they crush it, or either more majority of them burn it, not crush it, burn them. And see, there is also a energy generation, waste to energy generation. Singapore is one of the leading country in this energy production to waste. Okay, but India we can't do that because in India, uh, the most important method of disposing waste is to dispose it on a wasteland. You must have seen that in wherever you live, there is a waste ground. The pile there, every waste is piled up in the form of a mountain. You must have seen in Delhi, right? And those are very dangerous area. Yes, landfills are there. Right, right. Landfill is the most important method in India because we have land. है ना? Other European nation they don't have that much of land. Na? They have to search for different methods. Hello. Yes, dumping ground you can say. So India arms maker in top 100 recorded 6.7 billion US dollar revenue, which is 6% more than the previous year. So here we have seen that in we in India, the top arm makers are who? We have different. So we have H Limited. It has ranked 43rd in the top 100 arms producing companies. Then Bharat Electronics Limited, it has ranked 7th. Then Mazgaon Dock Shipyard Limited, it has ranked 94. So these three companies, they have they have come in the top 100 arm producing and military services company. And the combined revenue for all these three PSUs are over 6.74 US dollar billion US dollar. Remember, it is a big number, and in 2022 it was 6.37. So 6% growth around they have combined. And I will tell you a very interesting story behind it. So in the late 90s now, what happened was India was searching for some partner, defense partner, because we don't have that much technology, na? Because our economy in the 1991, all right, in the early 90s we have become what, liberalized, privatized, and globalized, na? At that time, India was searching for defense partners so that they can also make good missiles, powerful missile system. But at that time, many countries they were not very keen on giving that technology to India. And at that time, Russia came to help. Russia said that I am giving you my BrahMos. Alright, so have you heard of this BrahMos missile system? So this is a basically a older technology given to India by Russia. Okay? And the name BrahMos, it is made from two names. The Brahmaputra river from India and the Moskva river of Russia. Moskva. These two names combine to form the BrahMos missile system. And it is a supersonic. And this was the first missile which gave India the capability to have a supersonic missile system. And this was very new to us already. You know? Many countries they don't even have a supersonic missile. And now we can launch this BrahMos through Sukhoi also. So we can launch it from air, land, underwater, everything. That's how capable we are now. And that's because the help of the Russia. But now, see, now the companies, the countries, they have hypersonic missile system. Hypersonic means 10 times the speed of sound. No, no, 20 times the speed of sound. Russia has a missile named Avangard. It is 20. It is Mach 20. So they are going on another level. है ना? And India is also doing research to have this hypersonic missile system. Okay. I will show you one video. I'll share in the group today. Okay. Then you will realize how fast. Okay. See, these hypersonic missile system na, they can change their path in the between. Let's say if I launch a missile from let's say here to Pakistan, okay, or let's say on a fighter plane, in their due course they can change their path, and that's why it become very difficult to uh, identify them on a radar system, right? Because of the speed, it is more than 10 times, 15 times, 20 times the speed of sound, right? So countries are working on that. Russia, US, and China, they already have this hypersonic system. Okay, chalo. Moving on. Next is Gujarat's traditional Garshola sari has received the GI tag. Remember this. This is a very important news. All right, because whenever a GI tag is given, they ask in the exam. Okay, let's analyze. So this is the Garshola sari. You can see here. Okay, and this has been worn during the weddings in Gujarat. All right. So this is the 27th GI tag from Gujarat. Remember this thing. Yeah. And why they have given this GI tag? It means this sari, this design was originated from Gujarat only. That's why the geographical indicator. Right? It means this sari, it is from this geographical area of Gujarat. Alright. Also, this will promote this sari at the international level also. Yeah, this gives them authenticity as well as a good marketing opportunity. Yeah, and also it promotes this one district one product yojana initiative, right? That from every state, every district, one product should be focused and they should be promoted. Yeah, right, right, to promote the products. Okay, so remember the name Gharshola. G is for Gharshola, G is for Gujarat, and G is for GI tag. Okay, so G, triple G. Remember this thing. So the colors, if you can see, so mostly are red, maroon, green, and yellow. These are the most common color, and they promote what the Hindu and Jain religious tradition. Yeah, remember this thing. And this Garvi Gujari initiative. This is a state run, the Gujarat state run platform where they showcase all their sari and other handicrafts. Okay. Other GI tags from Gujarat include Ajrak. Ajrak is also a type of this handicraft. Okay. Then Matani Pachedi, I don't know what is this. है ना? Matani Pachedi. Anyone from Gujarat? Please tell us what is this Matani Pachedi. Alright. And we have Suf embroideries there. Alright. So these are the different types of embroidery and GI tags from Gujarat. Yeah. Chalo. Just tell me which state in India has the maximum GI tag. Tell me which state in India has the maximum GI tag? Whatever I ask you in the class na, try to answer in the comment section after the sessions. Okay, after the session do answer all those things, this because they might ask you some question like that. I have asked one more question, that what is the direct and indirect tax ratio? Indirect tax and direct tax ratio. Chalo. Yes, Uttar Pradesh has the highest number of GI tax. All right, 75. UP has 75. Then after that, Tamil Nadu, it has 58. Okay, chalo. These are the things you should remember. Moving on, USA approves sales of $1.17 billion worth helicopter equipment to Indian Navy. This is known as transfer of technology. All right. So they have not given helicopter. They have given helicopter equipments to the Indian Navy because they have already provided us with the helicopter, the naval helicopters. But once, let's say, see, in every helicopter, certain parts can get damaged. All right. So we need equipment to service that thing. Yeah. So remember this thing. And under this foreign military sales FMS program, they have provided this $1.17 billion of helicopter equipment. Yeah. Remember this thing. So what are the helicopter which they have required? Indian Navy Sikorsky MH-60R multi-role helicopters. Okay. So it will help you for the war capabilities and everything. They are going to help with. Okay. So just remember the value. That's it. Nothing more to remember here. Next is ICRA ESG rating report. India ranks 6th with 120 companies committed to net zero target. UK top. So let's understand. See, India has a net zero target to achieve by which year? 2070. And now in order to achieve that, they have to do different things. For example, renewable energy adoption, to decrease the carbon emission, to plant more trees. These are the initiatives taken by Government of India. All right. Okay. So the rank of India is 6th. And which country has topped? United Kingdom. Chalo. First understand what is this ICRA. है ना? So it is basically a comprehensive environmental, ESG is what? Environmental, social and governance. Okay. So remember this thing. How we are doing in this environmental, social governance? We are ranked 6th out of 127 companies. Yeah. We have to achieve this net zero target. Which just remember that top country, United Kingdom has 702 companies. US 425 companies. It is at number second, and India is ranked 6th with how many companies? 127 companies. So these are the numbers which you should remember. All right. Chalo. Is it clear, guys? Chalo. Acha, one more thing you should remember, that in the exam, how they are going to ask the question like this, that which country has stopped how many companies. Like they can give you match the following also. है ना? Remember this thing. And the global commitment is that around 9,000 companies worldwide have committed to emission reduction. Alright. With 3,500 targeting net zero emissions. So आपको ये data याद नहीं रखना, but you have to remember that ranking. UK, US and India at number 6th. Clear? These are the types of question now they are asking because environment is becoming an important topic. Around 2 to 3 questions they are asking in every exam. Okay. Chalo. Next is banking related news. Razorpay partners with MHA and I4C to boost digital payment security. Ministry of Home Affairs, MHA. And I4C is what? Indian Cyber Crime Coordination Center. Indian Cyber Crime Coordination Center, I and 4C. I4, this is a very important security institute for our internal security of India, for the digital security. Okay. So Razorpay is a private company. They have partnered with MHA and I4C for providing digital payment security. Yes, yes. These kind of question they are asking right now, that out of these countries which are not in the top five, all right? Hello. So these kind of collaboration you should remember, all right? And how you are going to make the short note? Razorpay plus Ministry of Home Affairs and I foresee in one bracket for digital payment security. Because whenever we see, Razorpay is a payment gateway. Whenever you pay something, you remember, you will see that uh, there would be written that you are redirecting to a new page, and that page will become Razorpay or some other kind of payment gateway. Okay, so that is the area where money is actually getting transferred, and that should be very much secured. Otherwise, your payment is gone. So India accounts for 46% of the global digital payment by volume. I've already told you that digital payment has become the biggest success in the Indian economy. No other country has adopted the digital payment so much as India has done, and the number volume speaks for themselves. We have the maximum number of transactions across the world, right? And if I talk about the cybercrime, over 7,000 daily cyber complaints were reported in 2024, and 85% was linked with financial fraud. And nowadays, you must have heard of this term called digital arrest. See, in digital arrest, now, there are multiple ways through which they are cheating you, they are targeting you. I'll explain you one or two things. See what happened now. In one circumstances, let's say some of your parcel it is coming here. I don't know how, but they get this data that this parcel it is with this address. It is coming from Delhi to Mumbai, and they will call you that, sir, hello, we are calling from this income tax department, and your parcel which is coming from Delhi to Mumbai, is it correct? So you will say, yes, sir, my parcel is coming. We have found this much amount of drugs in your parcel. Now you would be shocked. Oh, how does he know that my parcel is coming, and how does the drugs are there? Now they will start pressurizing you. If you don't want to go to any place, just deposit this much amount of money, and they will give a phone. They will make a video call to you, and a person sitting in police dress, or let's say income tax officer dress, he will be calling you, and he will be talking to you so professionally that you won't find a single doubt. And that's the way they loot money from you. They take money from you. And see, the majority of the victims are the older people, the senior citizens. So this one means is like this: your parcel and transportation. The second type is they, let's say if you are working somewhere, okay. Now they will say that again, either the parcel thing, or let's say they can, if you have purchased some kind of vehicle, they can also use multiple ways to harass the people. Please be aware with this digital arrest thing, okay? Ask your parent whenever you are getting any kind of call on WhatsApp, don't pick. If it is not through a saved number, please do not pick any random call. And then 90% of your problem is gone. Okay? Well, next is OECD raised India's financial year 25 growth forecast by 20 basis points to 6.8%. That earlier we have seen that SBI has given India 6.5%, but OECD, all right, OECD has given 6.8%. Sir, UBI LBO question given, sir, digital arrest. Yes. Okay. So this GDP forecast by OECD, remember, 6.8% for financial year 25. So organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD. ठीक है, remember this thing. Headquarter of OECD is Paris. ठीक है, ये याद रखना आप. चलो, so they are saying that India's GDP is going to grow by 6.8%, right, for the financial year 25. So they were given a positive outlook. Okay, and they are saying that 6.9% for financial year 26. And our inflation is 4.8%. It's still in the margin because our monetary policy target is to keep the inflation rate between 2 to 6%. All right. Chalo. So they have said that the fiscal deficit is going to decrease. Fiscal deficit means the government expenditure and the government revenue. All right. So fiscal means whatever money government is getting and whatever money government is expending. Okay. So if expenditure is more, revenue is come, then we are in a deficit. So they are saying that the fiscal deficit of the government, it is going to decrease. If it is going to decrease, our economy is going to do good. Okay. So they have mentioned that the challenges for India as of now is to address youth employment. See, have you heard of the term demographic dividend? Demographic dividend. Have you heard of this term, guys? What is a demographic dividend? It basically means that India as of now has the highest number of young population. Okay? It means demographically we have the dividend. Dividend means what? A type of profit. Okay, a type of advantage. So as of now, India has the maximum number of people in the age group of 50 to 59 years in the young age bracket. And yes, yes, yes. So, but if this population, if it is illiterate, if it is unskilled, if it is untrained, it is not going to do any good. Just assume, let's say, in your family, there are three brothers. Both are in the age group of 18 to 25. Okay. Similarly, your neighbor, he also has, they also have three children. Okay, in the same similar age group. Your your three children, they go to school, they went to college. Okay, they are studying, and after the college, they got a proper job. Your padosi, your neighbor, the three children, they didn't go to school properly. College bhi nahi gaye. And now they are roaming entire day from one place to another. They are not doing anything. So this is not a demographic dividend. That three children, okay, those who are not doing anything, they're just roaming around the city, taking alcohol, doing drugs. Okay, they are becoming a liability on their parents. But as soon as their parents become older, na, that children should be supporting their parents, not the other way. So that's why we are saying that if our young generation, if they are not trained, if they are not skilled, if they are not earning, then this is not a demographic dividend, it is a demographic disaster. ठीक है, इस वजह से बोला जाता है कि भाई बच्चों को पढ़ाओ, वरना जो इंडिया की जो पॉपुलेशन है, द पॉपुलेशन ऑफ इंडिया, दिस यंग पॉपुलेशन, इफ इट इज नॉट डूइंग एनीथिंग ना, इट कैन बिकम अ डेमोग्राफिक डिजास्टर. ठीक है, that's why government is starting multiple things, but even then today only the employment ratio, it is not very good, right? These are the most important challenges. And see, when this population, young population, after 2050, the young population of India has started to decrease. It is going to decrease. And maximum old age people would be in India. So, if you haven't thought about your retirement plan, कि भाई मैं retirement के बाद how I'm going to live, then the situation is very grim. That's why start saving as soon as you start earning. Okay? Also, the GDP global forecast is given at 3.2%. So, if you can see here, we are talking of India in terms of GDP growth in 6.97%, but the global GDP forecast is just 3.2%. Why it is so less? Because majority of countries, in those developed countries, they have already surpassed the growth, this growth spur. They have already moved ahead. Okay, for countries like Japan, US, they don't have this much of GDP growth rate. All right, because they have already achieved that growth. Their economy is now stagnant. That's why the companies in USA, China, Japan, they are willing to invest their money in areas where GDP growth potential is more, like India, China. All right, this is the reason. ठीक है, चलो तो ये याद रखना that OECD has given India to 6.8% GDP forecast. चलो ठीक है. So fiscal deficit is government's total expenditure and its total revenue. That is the difference. ठीक है. So and see, there is a FRBM Act. Remember FRBM Act. As per this act, the government deficit, fiscal deficit should be around 3% of the GDP, not more than that. Okay, this is the limit set. If it is more than 3% of the GDP, it is not. It means government is not doing financially good. ठीक है. चलो. And whenever a fiscal deficit is high, it means it can cause inflation. Fiscal deficit high means government expenditure is more. Government is spending more. For example, how government spend more? Ladli Behna Yojana gave every woman 1500 rupees. Maharashtra again similar type of scheme. Give every woman free money. In Jharkhand they do the same. So this is the government expenditure. And whenever you are giving money to the people, you are making them to purchase more. You are increasing their purchasing capacity. And this can cause inflation. Whenever you are putting money in the hand of people, you are making them reason behind higher inflation rate. Okay? Yes, freebies. And about OECD, remember the Secretary General is Matthias Hubert Paul Corman. Headquarters is Paris, and it was established in 1961. So this is the static about OECD. Chalo. Next is two ISRO astronauts successfully completed initial training for Axiom 4 mission to International Space Station. Okay, so these are the two astronaut you can say. Name is Mr. Group Captain Shubhanshu Shukla and Group Captain Prashant Balkrishna Nair. He is the prime astronaut and he is the backup. These two are known as the Gagan Yatris, the Indian astronauts who are selected to go to the International Space Station for this Axiom 4 mission. Remember this. These are the keywords. Axiom 4 mission means astronauts going to the International Space Station. Okay, and they are training in USA. Okay, in NASA's training facility, they are getting trained. All right. And Axiom 4 is a private space flight mission to the International Space Station. Remember, and this is developed by whom? Operated by Axiom Space in partnership with SpaceX. These two are the private companies which are operating this. All right. Remember this thing. ये आपको याद रखना है. चलो. Next is IndiGo recognizes 2025 for Airline of the Year by CAPA. So IndiGo, our only hope as of now, because Air India और IndiGo दो ही फ्लाइट रह गई हैं इंडिया में, है ना. Earlier there were multiple flights. Jet Airways was there, Air Asia was there. We have multiple options, but right now only we see about IndiGo and Air India. So this Center for Civil Aviation, okay, SAPA, they have given this Global Aviation Award, and the IndiGo has been named 2024 Airline of the Year. All right, just remember the name, the award. That's it. You don't have to remember anything else. Right? Achha, one more thing. uh, there was one report also. I'm not able to recall. IndiGo was named as the worst aeroplane company of the entire world. I don't know about the report. There was some report, I have heard about that, but I don't know the name of the report. If any one of you recognize na, if you any one of you remember, please mention me in the Telegram channel. Yes, like this, there was this news that IndiGo has the worst air service. There was some report. So let me know in the comment section if you get to know about that. Okay. Now let's do some practice questions. Which of the following is the primary objective of Razor's Pay collaboration with Ministry of Home Affairs and Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center? To develop a new digital currency, to enhance cyber security of digital payment system, to create a mobile app, or to implement blockchain technology in payments. A, B, C, D. Yes. Good. B is the correct answer, to enhance cyber security. Right. Next is, which of the following statements are correct regarding fiscal deficit? It is the difference between government's total expenditure and its total revenue, excluding borrowings. Fiscal deficit indicates the borrowing needs of the government. The correct answer is both statements are absolutely true. Okay. So total expenditure and total revenue excluding borrowings. Borrowings are not included in the revenue nor in the expenditure. Okay. For example, government has borrowed money from ADB, Asian Development Bank. So it is not included in that. Next is, which of the following is the name of the traditional sari from Gujarat that has received the geographical indicator tag? Bandhej, Garchola, Kanjivaram, Patola. Yes, air help report. Okay, thank you, Sairam. Yes, so correct answer is Garchola. B is the correct answer. Now do one thing. Check about this Bandhej sari, Kanjivaram and Patola. From which state these saris belong? Bandhej, Kanjivaram and Patola. Next is, which of the following statements are correct regarding India's global rank in the corporate climate action? So India ranked 4th globally in the corporate climate action with 150 companies committed to net zero target. The United Kingdom ranked 2nd with 600 companies committed to the science based target initiative. So which of the following are correct? So D, neither of the statement, because India was ranked 6th and UK ranked 1st. Alright. Yes, good. Both the statements are absolutely wrong. Yes, Bandhej from Rajasthan. Patola, Patan Patola is from Gujarat only. Huh? Next is, who are the Indian astronauts selected for the Axiom 4 mission to the International Space Station? The Axiom 4 mission is a Axiom Space plus SpaceX. ये private mission है. This is the private mission to the International Space Station. So which two astronauts? Subhanshu Shukla and Prashant Balakrishna Nair. He is the prime astronaut and he is the backup. So B is the correct answer. Right? Chalo. Good. Excellent. अच्छा, आपको भी, you must be feeling confident that yes, I have read this thing and now I am able to solve the MCQ. This is the preparation we all need. Whatever we are reading, we should be able to solve the MCQ. Who was recognized as the 2024 Airline of the Year by CAPA? IndiGo. Alright. This is your homework question. I have already helped you. Chalo, anyways. Okay. So guys, this is it for today's current affair. I hope you have enjoyed the session. If you have, please like the session, comment. Okay, comment karna bhul jana. After the video, do comment in the section. Okay. And do mention about the name of the sarees from which state they belong. Okay. And if you have any other question, those who are new to the session, do join my Telegram channel. This is the QR code. You can scan it and you can join it. Alright. Hello, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Till then, have a great day. And one more thing, those who want to join this banking super elite program, this is a single plan for all the banking exams. Alright. And in this, I have taken a particular course for the static banking awareness. 20 to 25 lectures. You would be able to complete the entire static thing. So you would be having the access to that video also. Okay. So this is the best plan, banking super elite, and you can use my code Yash. Whenever you are applying for any kind of course now or enrolling in any course, do apply my code. Okay. Chalo. Take care, everyone. and Jai Hind.